Hello, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. It is January 10th and it's the first not even full week of the market being open of the year because yesterday we had the funeral of Jimmy Carter, right? Um Going into today, I came out with a small win, about 2 something. Yeah, like 230. Um Coming into today, I knew I didn't get like that best of sleep. I was out all day yesterday. I was kind of stressed out yesterday, and knowing that today was Friday, you usually get like one good move, and then it pretty much gets real choppy after that. Um, there was a huge 830 data, which you see on this candle right here, and I'm saying all that to say that I wasn't on game today. I realized there was two very big things that I missed out on that I shouldn't have, that I normally don't miss out on. So let's go over it, right? One's gonna be because how I looked at this level and that there was 10 a.m. news that I didn't even know about. I looked at the data, but it didn't even register in my head that I looked at it or even remembered it. So like I'm basically saying like there's gonna be days that you can put on risk, and there's sometimes like days that you have to recognize that it's just not worth putting on risk. And I feel like there's a few telltale signs. I'll go over it here, but some of the telltale signs is this price action right here. This gets real indecisive. Now, normally when I see, if you've ever seen my videos before, it might be a video called how to trade a sell-off candle. Um, you do a 50% retracement and write it down, back down. Now that happened right off the open. I think I'm starting not to trade the first 5 minutes unless it like absolutely lines up. But here, let me back out of this and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So somewhere in this area, right? This halfway retracement and the sell-off. Now that I'm looking at it, I missed this. Like I completely missed it, but maybe I wouldn't have taken it. But what you see is a pullback halfway and then a drop down. That's probably the best play off the open. The reason why I wouldn't have taken it is because of this level, because it, as you can see, it bounced it right away. Here is just too close. Like I need more range in order to to enter a trade. I'm not just gonna get in and out that quick, or it just doesn't make me comfortable. Now, going into today, I'll hop into my Patreon to show you what I was looking at. I added a level later on, um, 58529 and 58545, an hour ago. I posted at 9:20, right? Um, like this is like the third major thing I'm realizing I'm kind of missing, right? So going into the videos, um, what I was looking for was a hold above this, at least a 5 minute hold above this, which happened right there, as you can see. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go long. Not realizing that this could have been a break and retest trade for a continuation down. And in my head, I was like, this price action sucks. I should just probably scalp this like really quickly. Um, and look at the way I'm holding on to this. Like I probably should have just stopped out right away, as if the candle came below the 584.45, but I held on, and then I held on for dear mercy and didn't even take my profits. So let's go a little forward, and I end up getting stopped out. Let's see, it goes up like one more time, I think. Is there a way I can make this faster? Um, anyway, as you can see, this is like a clear break and retest for a flush. Didn't even notice that. As we move on, I had this other level right here. um, and I took it on NQ. So we had the 582.55, right? Here, let me pause it real quick. Right here, up here. If you take a look at this along with QQQ, what I really liked about this was that it lined up to me with this hourly level on QQQ. So this candle right here, and this candle right here, and this resistance here, and this hold of support here. See that? So when this lined up with SPY's 58255, or when they both met there at the same time, I was like, okay, I'm willing to go for a bounce. Now, if you check this right here, what time does that say? 9:55, and I had literally no idea that news was about to drop. But you see me watching, I'm getting ready for it as the candle set up looking right. I switched to NQ. Am I getting that clean double bar reversal that I'm looking for? Like I think yesterday's video or the 2 days before was. And then once I seen it, okay, I was like, okay, stop's gonna be below this wick or body, and I'm gonna hold on one contract. Like I was not feeling myself today, and this is the one where I get a win out of it. But I literally sit in this for so long, to the point where you see me like dancing around with my mouse, and like usually, you know, if you're doing that, you should probably get out of the trade. And I'm being greedy here, like so greedy. I'm holding on to this with horrible price action. Not like usually a setup like this has like a response that's pretty rapid, or it doesn't take more than 5 minutes to happen, and it does. So it comes down, it comes up, comes back down, almost touches my stop, like literally almost touches my stop, comes back up, comes back down, goes down. Like this is horrible price action. This is not the kind of stuff you want to see. And my dumbass is looking like focused as hell for a trade that should be stress free, right? I was considering averaging down, and I was like, no, 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 don't do that, don't do that. I'm already sitting at a loss, right? So I sit through this, like look at that fluctuation, almost like a 15-minute trade, and I'm watching everything, and I forgot where I take my profits. Right there. That's where I take my profits. Yeah. Like I just wasn't on my game today, so um, always try to make sure you do what you need to do to make sure you're in the game, that you stay in your pocket, that makes you comfortable. And if the price action is just simply not there, I mean, if you just look at this, then just don't trade it. Risk off trading one contract. I'll wait for next week to start sizing heavier unless I see like the right setup. Um, but yeah, alright people, until the next one.